Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sitting on the floor today. I'm trying to be quiet. I hope you can hear me. My kids are playing, so I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about au pair general. So what is au pair? Au pair is actually a cultural exchange program. It's not a job. People think au pair is a job. It's not a job. It's a cultural exchange program. And au pair, if you Google, you can see that au pair is the work is supposed to be integrated in the family as part of the family. Of course, your main job is to take care of the kids, but if you want, you can help up in there. But au pair is a cultural exchange program, and you're supposed to be integrated in the family. Au pair is not a job; it's a cultural exchange program. Both male and female are eligible to be au pairs. Here's my notebook. This book, meine Begleiter, es geht mit mir überall. It goes with me everywhere. Here is where I write my notes. I hope I'm not talking too fast. I'm trying to hurry up before my kids come disturbing because now they're playing quietly. So, next point. Who is eligible to be an au pair? Both male and female are eligible to be au pairs, and it's from between the age of 18 to 30 years, and it's for both EU and non-EU countries. So both male and female are eligible to be au pairs, and if you fall between the bracket of 18 to 30 years, you can also be an au pair. So next point is going to be the requirements. What are the requirements for au pair? As my previous point, you're supposed to be between the age of 18 to 30 years, male or female, SST girl, it doesn't matter. So not all the countries, but most countries require a language certificate, and then you need a high school certificate. They have to make sure that you did high school and passed or whatever, but you need your high school certificate, and you also need to enjoy working with kids and also have a bit of an experience with kids. And a plus point is if you have let's say you've worked in a kindergarten before, or also if you have a first aid experience, or if you can drive a car or ride a bike. Those are the points that those are, it's not a must, but those are plus points. Those are the things that are going to make your profile more appealing, and they're going to attract more host families to you. So next point is what are the responsibilities of an au pair? As I said before, au pair is a cultural exchange program. And when you apply for au pair and you get a host family, and the host family, they have to have children, at least a child under 13 years of age. At least one child should be under 13 years of age. So the responsibilities, according to the contract you signed, you and the host family signed, you're supposed to be taking care of the kids. And yeah, your main priority is the kids. Just taking care of the kids, playing with them, making them light foods, taking them to kindergarten, picking them up, also depending on your contract. And you can also help with light housework, and sometimes the host may require you to do some how is it called, night babysitting, or over the weekend, or yeah, when they need some time out. It's not a must, but you are required to do that. So you also have to, these are the tiny little things that you're supposed to talk with your host about. When what are your exact responsibilities? Yeah, find out what they expect from you. And yeah, also, all when they tell you things they're supposed to do, make sure it's in the contract, and they also should be the things that you also agree with or agree to, because it doesn't make sense you just sign the contract, and just because you want to be a repair, want to come to Europe, and then you come here and start suffering. Make sure before you sign the contract, everything that is there, you agree with it, and it's also all the things that you agreed upon with your host family. So don't just sign the papers just hush hush because you want to come. Just make sure everything that is there is what you are willing to do, apart from taking care of kids. Those are the things you are willing to do as an au pair, and also the things that you and the host family agreed upon. So the contract is also really important. You have to make sure that everything that is there is agreed upon between the two parties. Two parties meaning the au pair and the host family. So how long is au pair? Au pair for here for the EU member states, they have a bit of an added advantage to those who come from third world countries like us, or rather like me, like us. So for the non-EU, for the sorry EU, those who come from EU countries, the au pair is between I think 3 to 24 months. You can be an au pair for 3 months. Here, let's say in Austria, you go um Guinea, to Germany, you have also do au pair there. Then you go to Switzerland, you go to France, you go to Belgium. So for non-EU countries, they have an added advantage. And for us who come from non-EU countries, or sorry, for EU countries, they have an added advantage. For those who come from third world countries or rather non-EU countries, we have a bit of a disadvantage because ours is only exactly 12 months. That's 1 year. You can't do 3 months and then you say that's it. Because even if you get the au pair visa, it's a visa for only 1 year, 12 months. You can't extend the beer. Oh my god. What I'm thinking about beer. I don't even drink beer. Back to the point. The visa is only for 12 months. You cannot extend an au pair visa. Once the 12 months are over, if you have nothing, if you've not found anything else to do, you have to go back to your country. But au pair visa for non-EU countries, that's why I'm saying we have a disadvantage. For us, those who come from non-EU countries, it's only 12 months, no more, no less. 12 months, that's that. So next, pocket money. It's called pocket money. It's not a salary. People think au pair, that's where you get paid salary. It's not called salary. It's called pocket money. For the pocket money, it ranges between 250 euros to 550 euros. That's depending on which country you choose. I don't know which countries pay what. As for Austria per se, I think it pays 520 euros if I'm not wrong for Austria, because I'm in Austria. I'm more acquainted with the Austrian paperwork and so. But for other countries, please make Google your friend. Google whichever country you want to go. You have to know. You're going to know how much they pay there. So the au pair pocket money is between 250 euros to 550 euros, depending on the country and also depending on the country, because each country has their own amount that the host family is required to pay the au pair. So do your research. My kids are coming. I'm hurrying up. I hope you understand everything that I'm saying. So the next point, you have to have at least 2 free days a week, mostly Friday or not Friday, Saturday and Sunday. You must have at least 2 weeks, not 2 weeks, 2 days off. There's unless maybe the family requires you to work on the weekend, but then they have to grant you a day during the week. Let's say they say you want you to work on Saturday, maybe they grant you Tuesday free or Wednesday free, and then on Saturday you work, and then on Sunday you're free again. You have to have at least 2 off days a week, and majority, of course, it's the weekend because parents are home during the weekend, so you have to have at least 2 days a week off. And also, you get at least 4 weeks paid holiday. You're not working, but you have to get these 4 weeks, and this also a month, and you still are going to get paid for this month that you're off. You have to have at least 4 weeks of holiday, paid holiday. These 4 weeks, you can decide to do what you want. You can go visit friends. You can, I don't know what you want to do. You can go with your host family when they go for holiday, which I would not advise because you are on holiday, but you still have to work. So these 4 weeks, use it to your advantage. Research what you're supposed to do next after au pair. Visit your friends. Make yourself acquainted with the country you're in, and yeah, but at least 2 days a week off, and at least 4 weeks a year off paid. So for today, you may say, yeah, 4 weeks paid holiday. Next step is are you allowed to cancel your contract? No, you're not allowed to cancel a contract. Let's say you get cancel a contract or change a family. Cancel a contract, no. Change a family, yes. once you get the au pair visa, if you, let's say you come here to Europe with a au pair visa, then you say, I don't want to be on au pair anymore, I'm canceling my contract. You cannot do that. Once you cancel your contract, you have to go back home. So cancel your contract, no. Changing a family, yes. You are allowed to change a family. Let's say you come and you find that you're not compatible with your host family, or your host family is mistreating you. You're not getting paid what they said. You're getting overworked. You're not getting food. You're just mistreated in this home. In this case, yes, you can change the family. And for this case, this is why I would also advise, if you can, and if you're in a position, use an agency. Of course, they are on the higher page. You pay more, but let's say you're mistreated, you go to a family and whatever you're doing is not stipulated in the contract, or you're being mistreated, and so you can contact the agent you came with and they're going to help you find another family or rather change families. But if you come alone, that's going to be a bit harder. Yes, you can still struggle and find yourself a family, but for this way it's going to be harder than when you came through an agency, because the agency, you just need to call them if you can, or write them an email and say, this and this is happening to me, please help me find another family, I'd like to change the family. With the agency, it's quicker and also easier for you. You can also do on your own, but that's going to be a bit mühselig, a bit mühselig, anstrengend, a bit difficult. But you still can do it on your own if you came on your own. And then what else? Sorry guys, I'm really moving quick because I'm trying to beat the time before my kids come, because I can hear them. They're looking for me. And last but not least, there are several au pair websites you can apply through. The ones that I know at the moment is Au Pair Care, then there's Au Pair One, then there's aupair.com, and then there's Nina Care. I think Nina Care is an agency. And then last but not least, there's Au Pair World. But Au Pair World is not accepting Kenyans at the moment, and my kids are coming. Hi. What do you want? Sit there a little bit. What? Go put that back, yeah? Put that back, I'm coming. See, I told you they found me. As I was saying, Au Pair World is not accepting Kenyans. So if you're a Kenyan and you want to come to as an au pair, you can forget about it. If I've forgotten anything, I'm sure I've forgotten something, but yeah, you can see they already found me. But as I said before, please, I might have not answered enough questions, or rather, I might have missed a few points here and there. But please make Google your friend. If you need a bit of guide, or you have a question, you write it in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to answer back, or rather to write back. If not, please Google, make Google your friend, Google the country you want to go to, Google everything you want to do, and then what do you want? And then that's that. Thank you so much. I hope I've answered all your questions, and be good, be nice, and be blessed. Where's Emily? Yeah, they find me. Bye bye.